What's up guys, Shane Starnes here, and we're currently in the coldest month in my region, which is February. It's been really cold this winter. In fact, several weeks ago, we experienced an Arctic blast here in the southern states. So of course, I was pretty excited when Senville reached out to me to see if I would check out their Senville Aura series mini split air conditioner and inverter heat pump. I've never used a mini split system, but I'm very excited to take advantage of some of the energy savings that can come with a mini split system. In this video, we'll be installing and testing out the Aura by Senville. Big shout outs to Senville for sponsoring this video. Let's go ahead and get started. This did come in a few different boxes. The first box came with some paperwork, some different installation hardware, a remote control, plus the battery. So I really like the fact they added the batteries, and this box also included the inside unit. In the large box, we have simply the outside unit. Both units came with their own certificates. You'll need to get this certificate filled out by a licensed installer to maintain your warranty. Essentially, a licensed installer needs to release the Freon in the unit, but that's no big deal. In the accessories box, my unit came with a 16-foot insulated pipe set. It also came with a 16-foot drain pipe. There was also tape, neoprene, a wall sleeve, and an electric power cord that goes between the inside unit and outside unit. Of course, the first thing that really stands out about the Senville Aura is the ease of installation. So this is much easier to install than a traditional central air system. First of all, there's no ductwork, so you don't have to worry about running ductwork. In most cases, ductwork can actually be more expensive than your entire central air conditioned unit. So first of all, you get the savings from not having to run the ductwork. Second of all, really all that we had to do here, we had to drill a hole from the inside to the outside. We used a special hole saw bit to get a large enough hole for the wall sleeve. From there, we mounted the bracket on the wall, making sure it was leveled. One thing that I really liked about this bracket, it includes a bubble level on the bracket, so you don't even have to worry about using a traditional level or a laser level or anything like that. The bracket actually had a level built in. I really liked that. From there, we were able to bend the pipe and drain hose that's connected to the back of the unit out straight. That just easily inserted right out the hole that we had just drilled. The inside unit is very light, weighing roughly 30 pounds, but because it's so bulky, it did take two of us to get it lifted into position to hang on to the wall mount. We went on ahead and connected the electric wiring to the inside unit and fished it through the wall as well. And then we just kind of snapped it into place. The inside unit at that point was done. From there, we were able to go outside and connect the insulated pipe from the inside unit and run it down the wall over to the outside unit. Also went ahead and connected the drain hose and ran it outside as well. We were actually replacing a mini split system at a friend's house, so we kind of removed the outside unit and just placed the new inside unit. From there, we went on ahead and connected the 220 wiring from the circuit breaker and then also the wiring that went to the inside unit. Then we just connected the insulated copper pipes to the outside unit. When everything was in place and ready to go, we called a friend of ours who is licensed for installing air conditioning units. This does require that you have a licensed AC tech to come out and release the Freon in the system. I think mainly this is just so that you don't expose the atmosphere to Freon if there are any leaks or anything. So he did check for leaks and everything and made sure that everything was connected properly. Once he was sure that everything was connected properly, he released the Freon for the system. From there, all we had to do was turn on the breaker and everything powered up and we were good to go. While I will say that the installation process was super simple and there's really not a whole lot to it, it was a bit time consuming. So there were different things that we ran into, as happens with do-it-yourself projects. So that's something to keep in mind. It took us most of the day to get this unit installed. If you were experienced with this at all, it may take less time. We also had to drill through some brick and drill through an 8-inch wall. There were some various obstacles that we did run into, but at the end of the day, we had the unit installed and working and ready to go. There really are some major advantages to a mini split system. One of the main advantages here is the inverter heat pump. So the difference between an inverter heat pump and a heat pump is that you get consistent room temperatures. You don't have to worry about major fluctuations in temperatures, which can happen with conventional heat pumps. With a conventional heat pump, you're going to set your thermostat to a specific temperature, and when that temperature is reached, your unit turns off completely, and it may be a while before it turns back on. This can cause extreme fluctuations in temperature. Inverter heat pumps are actually able to self-adjust, providing consistent room temperature even when the outside temperature reaches below zero. The Senville Aura is able to operate normally in temperatures as low as -22 degrees Fahrenheit or -30 degrees Celsius. And because this is a totally ductless system, installation is flexible. You can really put this anywhere you need it. So if there's a room inside of your home that gets colder than the rest of the house, that would be a perfect place to put a Senville Aura system, because you're going to be able to get consistent temperatures even in those rooms that your traditional heat pump is not able to keep warm. The fact that you can have per room heating with the mini split system, and the fact that it's able to self-adjust and keep a more constant temperature, that really makes this a more efficient system. So not only are you going to have the benefits of the comfort, but you also get savings in energy consumption and energy cost. The Senville Aura mini split is super efficient. This unit allows you to minimize your energy consumption. You're able to save up to 40% on your energy use and cost, thanks to the powerful inverter compressor, which is able to rapidly heat and cool your space. Heat waves pop up out of nowhere, and where I'm from, temperatures reach 110 degrees Fahrenheit all the time during the summer. The Senville Aura is able to rapidly cool down your space efficiently so that you can turn on your AC only when you need it, there again helping to save cost and energy consumption. There's no third-party app required for the Senville Aura. In fact, this works with Amazon Alexa. So you can set it up in the Amazon Alexa app. You're able to control it with your voice or control it within the Alexa app. This also gives you the power to set up routines. For instance, if you always go to sleep at 10 p.m. and wake up at 6 a.m., maybe you want the heat to stay on all the way until you go to sleep at 10 p.m. and then you can kind of cut back the heat until you wake up in the morning. Maybe you set this to turn on a little bit earlier than you wake up, so that way when you wake up, your home is nice and warm and comfortable. With that, you also have the ability to set up geolocations. That way, whenever you are on your way home, this can automatically turn on and be warm and comfortable when you arrive home. Not only can you control this with your voice or phone through the Alexa app, but this also comes with a very handy remote control with all the functions right there on the remote control. So you can activate this and change everything from the other side of the room, which is super convenient. The Senville Aura has multi-directional swings, so you can actually change the direction of the airflow, giving you the ability to have simultaneous vertical and horizontal airflow function out of the same unit. Intelligent Eye and Intelligent Thermostat are also a couple of features that I think really set the Senville Aura apart. With the Intelligent Eye, this can actually monitor for motion and only activate when there's someone actively in the room. Whenever it notices that there's been no motion, no one's in the room, it can turn off. That way you're not wasting energy in that specific room that nobody's in. With Intelligent Thermostat, it automatically detects the surrounding temperatures and automatically adjusts for the perfect climate control. The pure humidity control is also another standout feature. I live on the Gulf Coast, and around here, especially in the summer, it is super humid. The Senville Aura uses an advanced algorithm designed to maintain optimal humidity levels without compromising on the perfect temperature. The Senville Aura has many BTU options from 9,000 BTU all the way up to 33,000 BTU. We went with a 24,000 BTU unit. This is great for larger rooms between 1,150 and 1,300 square feet. Depending on where this is set up in your home and the flow of the rooms in your home, this could potentially heat and cool even more area than just the one room that it's installed in. The Senville Aura comes with an industry-leading 10-year manufacturer's warranty, which includes 5 years of parts replacement and 10 years for the compressor. All right, so we've got the Aura set up, and it has been running really, really well. So we had this set up last night. It's been running all night long, and it's been doing an incredible job. So right now we're running heat, and it's set at 80, and it's actually gotten so warm that we had to turn it off. So this is pushing out tons of good hot air. Also really love the swing technology. So this right here swings up and down, and that gives you air. So not just in the room in the atmosphere, but it'll actually push air towards you. So the desk is right here. With that swing technology, it just kind of pushes some air over there. So I love that. The controls are super simple. You can control it with your voice through the Alexa app. You can also control it through your phone through the Alexa app. So I love that. And then it does come with a controller. So you've got all types of different functions, power on and off. You can select the mode here. This is going to switch you between heat, fan, auto, cool, and dry. This also has a built-in humidifier, which is really awesome as well. This little I button here turns on the motion tracking. So there's a motion tracking feature that will only cut this on if there's someone in the room. So if you leave the room, you're gone for a little while, that will turn off. Another way to save on energy cost. You've got your controls here, so up and down. You can turn the temperature up and down. You can set your timer there, or you can just set this to hold the temperature. You've got your fan speed here. You can turn on and off the swing. All right, which you can see it activated there. It kind of swings up and down to control the airflow. You have an eco mode there, a turbo mode there. You can turn on and off the LED, and you've got your humidity. As you can see, the Senville Aura is an incredible value. It's able to heat up even large rooms very quickly and also cool them down very quickly and maintain a level temperature, which makes this option much more efficient than a traditional central air system. I'll be sure to leave links in the description of where you can find out more about the Senville Aura mini split system and where you can pick one up for yourself. That about wraps it up for this video. Thanks guys for watching. Be blessed. I'll see you in the next one.